Once upon a time, there was a bridge. Many people used the bridge for a long time. Then it went through a self-destruct sequence. 5 people died. This is their tale. Their tale was compiled by a priest named Brother Juniper. The first 2 persons to fall to their deaths were Donna Maria and Pepita. Donna Maria was ugly. Very, very ugly. Her child hated her. Until the end of the book. Maria wrote her daughter, Donna Clara, all the time. Donna Clara rarely answered, or didn't answer very well. She had no love for her mother, until she said she was pregnant. Maria crossed the bridge to go pray for her daughter. On the way back, she died. All the while, she had Pepita as an assistant. Pepita was an orphan assigned by the abbess to take care of Donna Maria. She did everything but never was loved back. She loved Donna Maria, but Maria didn't see that. Until Maria prayed for her daughter, she wrote a letter. Maria saw this letter and realized who truly loved her. On their way home, Pepita now had a mother figure, but it was brought to a crushing halt when their bridge falls out from under them. The second tale is of 2 brothers, Esteban and Manuel. They were born together, raised together, and worked together. They were orphans raised by the abbess. For work, they wrote things. One day, a pretty actor girl, Percioli, asked Manuel to write a secret letter. Manuel kept doing that but fell in love with her. On one night, Percioli came late. Esteban was jealous. Manuel promised never to write for her again. Later, Manuel gets cut and infected. Manuel's fever rage, he curses his brother for keeping him away from the girl. Esteban feels bad. Manuel dies. Esteban, grief-stricken, hires on as a sailor. Before he leaves, he tries to hang himself. The captain of the ship talks him out of it. The next day, he crosses the bridge to get to the ship and dies.
Uncle Pio had a passion for overseeing the lives of others, his worship of beautiful women, and his admiration of Spanish literature. One day, he took in a girl named Camilla. He taught her to act and sing. But he was never satisfied. They were both in love with the theater. So much so, neither of them were happy. When Camilla grew, she retired from the theater and got married. She had new goals and became a great lady. She shut Uncle Pio out of her life. She had 3 kids. She got smallpox, and she became ugly and poor. Uncle Pio came back and took Donna Jamie, Camilla's son, under his tutelage. Donna Jamie turned out to be a very sickly boy.
As Uncle Pio carried Donna Jamie over the bridge for the last time, it collapsed, and they both died. Brother Juniper compiled their stories in a book and published it. The book was deemed hysterical. Brother Juniper submitted to the decision that the devil made use of him to write the book. A new bridge was built in place of the old one, but we never will forget what happened that day on the bridge of San Luis Rey. Love is earned by quality time and hard work. Donna Maria loved her daughter and worked hard to establish a good loving relationship with her, but since that love was not soon returned, that quality time aspect was sorely missed. On the other hand, Pepita loved Donna Maria and worked hard to show that love by serving her all the time, which proved to earn the love of Donna Maria in return by the end of the book. Because of Pepita's hard work, she had a loving relationship with Donna Maria, who was like a mother figure to her. Jealousy and secrecy cause more severe heartache. Esteban and Manuel loved each other. They spent their whole lives depending on each other, and I am sure telling each other everything. When Manuel starts to write for the Perchol in secret, Esteban becomes jealous. Because of the secrecy that had soon formed between them, it caused Esteban to go into a fever rage. When Manuel dies, that secrecy and jealousy causes his death to create more heartache because the twins didn't leave it well with each other.
Fame and attention are short-lived and do not bring true fulfillment. Camilla invested much of her time into her career as an actress, and while she found much pleasure in the limelight, that temporary enjoyment would not last her. She found that not being an actress would not be the end of the world, and as she grew old and sick and ugly, the stage would no longer be able to give her happiness, if anything at all. True success and fulfillment for her could come from her children, which family is a source of complete happiness. Beauty and happiness are in the eyes of the beholder. The greatest example of this theme is shown by Pepita. She was one to look past what is shown on the outside. As she served Donna Maria, she became to love her despite her ugly appearance. Pepita even took this a step further and found something she admired about Donna Maria and let that overrule all other judgmental opinion. She loved ugly Donna Maria and in that found greater happiness than ever expected. Pride destroys your happiness and your opportunity. Uncle Pio was a stuck-up old man. He pushed and pushed Camilla farther than she could handle, even though she was brilliant at just about everything she did. He was never fully satisfied with any of the work she did. It was his overweening pride that drove her away. There is a line between determined perseverance and downright cruelty. He missed out on great opportunity enjoying all Camilla's success. His pride just brought no happiness.